Right, so we are playing as Terra Republic on Planetside 2 for about 16 minutes, and I'm going to be commentating over this because I literally have no recording software at the moment, and Planetside 2 has a built-in one. So we see that they are, the new conglomerate are pushing Camp Waterstone, or is it Waterstone? I think it is, I don't remember the name for everywhere. And I am playing my favourite class, the Engineer, as I usually am a pilot, but I didn't have aerospace points at the moment. So they've gotten Camp Waterstone, which is very close to our warp gate, and we're desperately trying to push them back, because with this position they can hit our aircraft as soon as we leave the warp zone, which is obviously not very good. So I placed down this turret a bit earlier. The fight's been going on for a while, but I thought I'd record a bit of it. And we've been shooting at this place for a good while now. We've been repairing vehicles. Someone's got a turret down there that's almost broken. I was going to try and go get it, but I could not. But yeah, the tanks are firing and we're bombarding the place to try and open a way for us to get in. Just as a note, this is only going to be one continuous life. There's going to be a break in there where I died and then I was resurrected, but then I realised I could just wait while I'm being resurrected and save memory space, so, you know, I did that. But, so, vehicles are being blown up left, right and centre, and I'm attempting, although it's very inaccurate, to use my anti-infantry mana turret to try and kill some of the infantry in the area. It's not working out the way too well, because obviously it's very inaccurate. We see some vehicles here. I noticed that this one had custom skin on it, so it was likely a bit more skilled of a player that was willing to pay for skins for his vehicles. Oh, I leveled up. So I went and repaired him first, and then I turned to have a look at the other one was still okay, which it wasn't. Although I think this is actually a different vehicle. But I repaired him as well and got a ribbon for it. First ribbon of the day, I think. Which gave me some extra XP, which is quite nice. Yep, first one of the day. Only one of the day as far as I know. So I'm moving around to what is our, I think that's northern flank. No. Yeah, I think it's northern flank. It's either the northern or the southern flank of where we've set up all of our vehicles. You know, that guy's almost dead. I like how I ignore him even though he's on fire. I think someone was already repairing that. So it's kind of hard to commentate when all we're doing is repairing vehicles. So while I'm trying to repair these vehicles, this guy's just moving back and forth, and I'm like, why are you doing this? I'm trying to be your friend. And obviously I ignore him, and he almost bloody hits me. The twat. For some reason I repair him anyway, but you know, XP and points. Oh, look at Galaxy. I've got extra repairing, but I can't fly. About around this point, I think infantry started to move in. But I don't join them until a little bit later, I don't think. There's a Sunder over there trying to get some over spawn point. I get quite a few kills this round. I'm quite proud of myself. Normally I don't get as many as I do in this one. Usually I just go up in my Mosquito, fly around for a bit, scout out some enemies, and then get shot down. But then again, that's what I do. I've literally only just gotten decoy flares. You see that when I die next. I go and buy decoy flares and start up again and get revived. But so we've been going on for about 4 minutes. The Sunder has been placed down, which gives us a mobile spawn point outside of the camp, and a lot of the infantry see this as a reason to start moving in. If I look over the hill in a minute, which I probably will, we'll notice that there's a lot of infantry running down there now. A lot of tanks that need repairing, and we've basically moved up the line. So I start running down to join them. I pull out my amazing Jaguar with my, I think it's a thermal sight to, you know, stop stealthies being stealthy annoying. As you can see, there's still a lot of bombardment going on. It's actually quite an enjoyable show. I'm trying to use all of the vehicles I can as cover as I move up, just in case there's a sniper tagged over me. But because of my, I think it's nanite plating or something like that, I have armor upgrades. Sniper rifles don't one-shot me when I'm on full health or full shields. I go down to 1 bar on my health, which is so amazing. Right now, I come around, oh, I almost got shot there. Now, I come around the corner here, where I decide to join up with other infantry, a throw grenade over there, and hello, friend! Shoot! And I die. Right, I cut the recording here, but it comes back after I was revived, so it's not a problem. Right, so everyone's being slaughtered around the corner here, and we're starting to think that maybe this was a bad idea, but we stick with it because we can keep running into that Sundra. And that Sundra stays with us for quite a while. So I notice this area over here where this medic is trying to revive pretty much everyone, and there's shooting going on, so I'm sitting around here, trying to give support. Eventually I'll start dropping ammunition for people and all sorts. And there's this big open gap where they're attempting to shoot down any vehicles they see. I can't move, and hey look, a person, and I die again. And give it a few seconds, the medic's still there, I think he's around the corner. Same bloke that killed me earlier when he dropped from the roof, I think, because he died afterwards, so. Give it a few seconds, and someone will try and revive me. Yeah, see I'm dropping points into certs now, and this is where I buy the flares. For some reason I didn't already own them, so yeah, I needed those. This is actually a different server I've been playing on. I usually play on this Austrian server with my other friends, but I've started playing on the Connery NA server for the Terrans because, well, it's better. And for some reason I think instinctively to run around the corner there without flanking, and then I realised people were dying, and hey look, I can kill. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of just sitting in the corner, pew pew, and hoping to get my bullets to hit. Which is very hard when you have an SMG that's made for literally right up in their face or when they don't know you're there. I actually think the Jaguar's more of an infiltrator weapon, if anything, sort of like a weapon that you use when nobody knows you're actually killing them. Which is quite helpful when you see using instant action, because instant action usually drops you right into enemy lines for no apparent reason. Not a good enough kill. I think I go for this dude. Again? No, but I back up and reload and attempt to go back on him, but he's moved. Yeah, someone was giving him one of the two. Now there's people up here, and I'll try and get them. I couldn't, and they started focusing on me, and apparently 2 shots from an assault rifle got me, but it was a sniper rifle. Bit embarrassing, he's only level 3, and I get revived again. So I thank him, and then I run back to the other dudes. I know I should have stayed and asked for a bit of health, because I am running a little low. Oh, there's an infiltrator over there in the corner that I noticed, and I keep my tag over him. To make sure that he doesn't back up on our guys, and look, he's over there. And yeah, we got him. Lovely. So I'm starting to run around the corner here, and I'm attempting to get another shots off on this building here where they're coming out of the reinforce. Getting shots hit on me. I think there's a person over there with an M23 SAW. I think that's what it's called. It's like a heavy machine gun. I'm really paranoid about that person that dropped on me last time, so I think he might get affected again. I saw that prowler shooting up there. For good reason, that was a pretty snazzy little kill. He almost died as well, he was on 1 bar of green. Right, so everyone's trying to push into this building. So I'm having a look at what's actually the problem here. And there's a max in there, as well as an engineer and a medic. So we can't push in, which sucks. So hey, look, that's okay. Do a bit of damage though. I think I can point to getting him killed later. There's a few points where, because I have pretty good eyesight, I can see when a character's stealth most of the time. When they're all like fuzzy and distorting the landscape, I notice it rather quickly because there's no like key waves. It's not hidden easily. So, oh crap, this person behind me. As I say that, I die. But same person as last time. Or at least it looks like it's the same person. He used the same gun. And I think someone resurrects me straight away after I piss about with this. Yep. Wonderful. So thank him and get back into the duties of being an engineer in the Terran Republic, which usually increases your chance of dying tenfold because, you know, they call it a meat grinder. We think it's there's a max suit in there. And, you know, pods, tagging, points for tagging. Killed really quickly. Lucky I got that tag. Yeah, so this max is preventing anyone from getting inside or out, so I'm just attempting to take pop shots. And then I realised it would be nice if we could lock off the area. So I dropped down another mana turret, because apparently I have infinite of these. Although you only have a few, depending on how much resources you have. So I'm mostly just trying to defend the area. I noticed there's an anti-tank rocket there, but it gets blown up before I can start shooting. which is quite unfortunate for the person sitting in it. And then there's, you know, another max suit over there that was taking pot shots and whatnot as we were firing. And then there's a infiltrator, which I noticed. I infiltrated as soon as I saw him. Yeah, there's quite a bit going on in this battlefield. This was actually a rather long fight. I don't know if we won or not. I'm actually doing this commentary, like, literally just after I died. I thought I wanted to stick this together and put it up on YouTube as quickly as possible. But, that's on everything. We rush in a little while to try and straight up take out that max, but I don't know when we do it. It'll be in a few seconds. Again, paranoid about the person being up there. I'll sit on this miner turret for a little while. Yeah, and then I noticed the guy dropped in and I started falling back. Because I noticed there was a max on our side that needed repairing. But then I decided to go and give people back stuff over here. Right, so I'm giving them resupply where they can obviously resupply. Just letting them know there's ammo over there by saying I need ammo. And worst way of doing it. And then I noticed the person there get a kill, saves people's lives. Although I did shoot some of my own guys a bit there, which kind of sucks. That harasser almost killed some of us. But in the end I think what does end up killing us is a lot stranger than the harasser. Because we take out that max, eventually. I think it's actually already taken out and they're dealing with the terrain. Hey, look at the person. Pew pew. He fucks off. But yeah, there doesn't really matter to me. I'm mostly just worried about my own guys. I attempt to try and see if I can't tag him, and then it's just head bobbing up and down, so I can jump. Doing a really desperate sprint to try and get to the other side over here. That's a bit of a risky move. I think I do that more than once. But I'm not the best player, but I like to think I'm better than some people. Like, I'm better than some of the people that just run out there thinking, oh look, I have infinite health and get shot by 10 guys. But I like to think I'm not the best person in the game, obviously. Like, every time I throw up a mosquito, I normally just do scouting runs because I'm not very good at dogfighting without an airframe. But you still get tons of points for spotting if someone dies. So I usually just fly over a battlefield in a mosquito, spot as many people as I can, tag them, and then, you know, let the infantry and the tanks do all the work. And if there's any air that does try and shoot me down, I tend to try and avoid them, and engage if necessary or if I have friends. So yeah, there's a lot of explosions going on here as we shooting up the area. The max is actually still alive, and I'm just resupplying people to rush in. And I think I'm the only engineer down here. I'm not 100% sure about that. I think there's a couple. There's a grenade behind me. I think I saw a little dot come up on my screen. Get more points for the resupply. I think that's automatic. People go around there, they hover over it. It's automatic over general, I think. But it's quite nice. So I'm rushing around these dead animal carcasses. I think they're dinosaurs, 100%. Then notice everyone's rushing in. So I go and join them. Where there's rockets flying by and there's smoke everywhere. And then I look and there's nobody there. And I'm like, where has everybody gone? Turns out we cleared the bottom floor and people were just shooting for the sake of shooting at that point. So we back up. And I decide to join the people upstairs. There's a few people, but not so many that I would die quickly. Obviously I died there, but I get resurrected quite quickly. Yep. Accept. Right, so I'll start climbing up this building. And, well, shooting. Shooting is obviously the valid thing to do. At least I think it is. Okay, don't actually want to get in, but I get assistance to that. Person down here for some reason. I'll spray a few at him. It's a sky guy again. Got him. Very cool kill. This is a bonus. 56 points. That's my latest C. I don't have this full screen. I have it in the little thing in Windows Movie Maker because I don't have Adobe at the moment. I had to download Windows Movie Maker to get the narration because I didn't have Audacity either, and I wanted to make sure it was in sync, which is probably not why I'm using Windows Movie Maker. It's mostly just because it's easier and free for me. But I'll get my Adobe back as soon as possible. Start recording something bigger, and later in the channel, in a little while's time, I'll start doing, as soon as I get like Fraps or something like that, or the X-Tory, start doing Rome Total War 2 campaigns and things like that, some of the longer stuff that we can get on the channel for different content. But at the moment it's mostly between Planetside and anything Sean wants to throw up. Yeah, there's a guy there who he's oh, this is where I die, and everybody's dead up here, and I'm just like, oh. And then Max runs down. I was like, no, because you know there's no engineer up there now. So I think this is just a few minutes of me pissing around on the screen, as it usually is. Yeah, this is just an overview of what's happening so far, and this is like, I don't get revived after this, I don't think, and if I do then I die quite quickly, so I'm just going to mess about with some of the things up on here. But yeah, this has been a good fight. Look forward towards the Rome Tour 2 content, and any other content we can get up on our computers, but at the moment it's mostly just going to be Planetside and the little bits and bobs that I can get from my constant recording of the game. I think this is like the 11th or 12th I've done today, or something like that, I don't remember, but it's the only real good fight that I have. Yeah, thanks for joining us for a can of condensed Planetside 2, and I'll leave you with the overview of the map for a few seconds. And, oh yeah, there's a little bit here where I drop in and then pretty much instantly die, so you get to see this bit. I'll leave you with that for now. Blooming one health he left off with. Look at that, one more shot.